Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I first discovered acrylic nails. The very first time I had my nails done was around 2004. Now the very first time I saw acrylic nails, I was in secondary school. I noticed that a lot of people were wearing false nails, and at the time I thought they were press-ons because it all started back in like the 90s, because I was born in 1988. So in 98 I would have been 10. Around 97, 98 I was like 9, 10. I was experimenting with nail polishes. I've always been that kind of person that's loved glitter polishes, neon polishes, metallic polishes, vibrant polishes, all sorts of colours. I used to love it when like I'd have like red, black, yellow, green, blue, like all sorts of random colours on my nails as a child. My sister always had really long nails, and hers, like, she was quite lucky. They were really strong and they would probably grow to the length of like these, and imagine these are acrylics, but her natural nails were like this long. She'd shape them kind of almond and put some polish on them. They never broke. And I'd always polish my natural nails and would always wish that they would get to that length, and they wouldn't. And they would just break, snap, break, and they were bendy. They still are. My sister bought a press-on set. It was one of those sets that come with like 500 press-ons and a little glue. I seem to remember she helped me stick them on, and I'd stick them on, and within like a couple of hours they would fall off. I'd do something and they'd fall off. I just didn't wear press-ons anymore because I thought they don't last. I still thought to this day, I thought they don't last. I was actually selling press-ons in lockdown and they were lasting like 2 to 3 weeks. So it just goes to show you how much our glue and everything's evolving, our prep, everything evolves when it comes to our nails, makeup, everything just does. Anyway, they were lasting me like a couple of hours, like literally the same day they would just ping off. I'd just go and pick something up and it would just flick off my hand. And I thought, they're no good, they're not lasting on me, they're not comfortable because they're just coming off as I'm picking things up. I'd go to school and I'd see people with like short, like this kind of length, but they look like fake nails, and I thought they've got to be press-ons. And I noticed a few people have it, and because obviously it was 2004, the nail trend back then was the flicks. I've actually got a design of the very first set of nails I had done on my page here if you want to go and check it out. So they were like the Y2K 2000 kind of nails with the, like, it almost looked like fireworks sparks, like the flicks on the corners of the nails. But yeah, everybody had that done, or they had like the white tips with like the pink and black flicks. I just thought they were stick-ons, and everyone was saying, no, go and get my nails done. And at first I thought, well, they must just do the design you want there and glue them on your nails. That's just what I thought. I didn't ask that or anything. I wasn't told that. That's just what I thought. A few people I went to school with were like, oh yeah, I got my nails done. And they were like, oh, this shop and this place, they charge this amount, this amount. I lived in London at the time. And then my sister was going to get her nails done. She went to a place in Edmonton Green, like in the shopping centre. And I was asking her like, how do they do your nails? She was like, it's acrylic. I'm like, what's acrylic? And she was like, it's acrylic or gel. I'm like, huh? What's that? I've never, ever heard of acrylic or gel. Like, I don't even know what that is. I just thought they glue your nails on. Yeah, she was going there quite often. And then a few people were telling me, oh yeah, it's done with acrylic. I'm like, what is acrylic? I don't even know what it is. It must be what the press-ons are made out. Went to the place to go and get my nails done. I went in there and I thought, it smells so nice in here. What is that smell? I was like, wow, that kind of smells like petrol, but just different, like a gassy, addictive, a nice smell. I just love this smell. I was like, it's so addictive. And I thought, are people gonna think I'm crazy when I say I love the smell? A friend came with me at the time and I said to her, that smell is so nice. And she was like, yeah, I love the smell of acrylic. I was like, yeah, it's not just me, I love it. So anyway, I sat down, I thought, okay, so that's what it is. I sat down, my nail tech was pushing my cuticles back, doing all the prep, using the drill, obviously sanitizing, dehydrating, doing all of that. Yeah, at that point I didn't see the nails, so she's glued the tips on, and obviously my mind's gone, I don't know what's happening, but I trust her. Like, I'll let her do what she's doing. And all of a sudden one of these comes out, and that's when I thought, what is that? She got one of these out, and then her brush out, and all of a sudden that smell came out, and like the monomer was like, I think it was like a lilac-y colour. I was like, oh my god, that smells amazing. Yeah, so she was like doing my nails and she got like a kitchen roll out and she's like, doing this on the tissue, doing this on tissue. I'm like, wow, she's so fast. Like, I've literally never seen this method done before. It's so fascinating. I had them done and I absolutely loved them, and I thought, they're not falling off. I was selling press-ons in lockdown, and at first I was skeptical, so I'd done loads of research. What's the best glue? What's the best glue? So yeah, I done that, and then when I sold like my first set, I was getting feedback saying, oh my god, they lasted me like 2 weeks. I couldn't even get them off, and I thought, I can't even imagine that. Like, back in the day, you'd have press-ons on and you would just like blow on your finger and it would just fall off. Literally, it was just falling off. But these days, glue is made so strong, like in lockdown, I done a set of acrylics on myself, funny enough, on this hand as well. And I bought the Barry M peel off base, and I used that on my natural nail beds, and I done the acrylics. I thought, rather than drilling it all off, I just want to peel them off without damaging my nail beds. So they would lift, like completely lift to the point of hanging and like bending your natural nail. But the glue, the glued down tip was not budging. It was not coming off, literally. The nail bed, like the actual acrylic, was coming off the nail, but the glue tip was just stuck. It was just, oh my god, like it was such hell trying to get that off. So that's how you know these days the glue is done so strong to the point of your nails will not come off. So that's the first time I ever discovered acrylics. I had them done, I fell in love with the smell, and then from that point on, I was saving up my pocket money. I was around 15 years old, and I was getting them done like every 2 to 3 weeks, and it was addictive because I loved the smell. I loved getting a new design. And back in the days when they had like the little nail frame with all the little fake nails, and you had like the airbrush designs, little butterflies, and like the little flicks with the white tips, and all the 90s, early 2000s kind of design. But to think how much nails have evolved now, and all the creation you can put out there, and all the work and everything that you can buy that you couldn't buy back there. But yeah, that was my talk on how I discovered acrylic nails and what I thought about them and why I was addicted to getting them done. Of course, it was the smell of the monomer, it was the feeling of being pampered, also it was just the nice feeling of having a fresh set. So thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to check out my second channel. I will link that in the description box. Really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you all again ever so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.